We are queued up. We have sound speed. Transmitters? We don't need no stinking transmitters. Hello and welcome to Mad Dog's Messy Desk. Today we're going to do a test of a product by the name of Ocean Solutions. It's not necessarily a fertilizer, however it does say a nutrient in the label, so I'm sort of treating it as such, although maybe it isn't. Let me read to you what it says here on the front cover of this bottle. Ocean Solutions, nature's balanced nutrients. A solution to successful sea energy agriculture. Okay. Studies show that ocean water contains approximately 90 elements in the proportions created by nature, plus aerobic bacteria. Ocean Solutions is a plant and seed nutrient consisting of clean ocean water, which has been concentrated utilizing proprietary technology. Okay. Source: 100% deep sea ocean water, concentrated without additives or preservatives. How to prepare the mix: 1 part Ocean Solutions to 100 parts source water. When irrigating on clay or hard soil, as the soil retains the nutrients for an extended period of time, do not apply more than once or twice a year. I'm assuming that means if you've got really hard soil. Which in the test here, we just simply use potting soil, so I don't consider it a hard soil. And then it says, caution, keep out of the reach of children, not to be taken internally. If ingested, drink water and consult a physician for further directions. And that's it. And this is supplied by Ocean Grown LLC, P.O. Box 20604, Sarasota, Florida, 34276-3604. And they have a website. It's www.oceangrown.com. Well, okay, that's what this little test is all about. And we're going to be moving on to the next picture here that I'm going to show here. And this is how the plants originally purchased the plants for the experiment. And the next picture is how they were all potted. For the most part, identical pots, identical potting soil. And this is when they were first planted. And the next photo is about 7 days afterwards. And the next one, another probably 2.5 weeks after planting. And the final one here, at least for this initial part of the experiment, on about 4 weeks, maybe 4.5 weeks. Hello all. At this point in the experiment, I'd like to point out a few things that I have noticed. Starting with the tomatoes. The row 1, which is on the left, and middle, and then to the right. Row 1 is planted, all have the same potting soil, and row 1 has been watered with just water. Row 2 has been watered with the experimental fertilizer, Ocean Solution, and then the row on the right has been fertilized with my concoction of Miracle-Gro along with some Super Thrive. And at this point in the experiment, a number of things are noted. Looking back at the tomatoes, here's the one with water, and here's the one with Ocean Solution. And there's minor differences. The Ocean Solutions is maybe a little bit bigger, but not by much. Both are similar in color, but moving over to the one with the Miracle-Gro and Super Thrive, it is considerably bigger and considerably greener. Moving on to the geraniums, not a whole lot of difference in the water and the Ocean Solution size-wise, and there's not a whole lot of difference in size-wise with Miracle-Gro, a little bit. However, there is a great difference in the depth of the green color in the leaves versus this and this. Now, one final note that I've found so far, let's look at the marigolds here. Size difference, maybe a little on the Miracle-Gro, a little bushier, a little bigger. But one thing I did notice, look at the flowers. Flowers on the water, fertilized with the water, fertilized with the Ocean Solutions, and then fertilized with my concoction of Miracle-Gro and Super Thrive. Look at the flower. Look how perfect these flowers are versus these. Quite a difference. Welcome to Mad Dog's Messy Desk, this final episode regarding the Ocean Solutions test. Let's take a look at what we got, and I think it'll be pretty self-explanatory. Give you my opinion of the product. Alright, here's what we got. Again, this is probably 2.5 months worth, or a little less growth on all this stuff. And let's start with the tomatoes. Again, the rows are left is water, center is Ocean Solution, and to the right is Miracle-Gro and Super Thrive. Let's take a look at the tomato that basically has been watered with water. No fertilizer whatsoever. It's green. Has had some tomatoes. We've taken some off already. Looks in okay shape. Move over to the Ocean Solution one. Doesn't look any bigger than just the water. In fact, at this point almost even looks smaller and looks a little anemic. A little yellow. It has had a few tomatoes, not a lot, but I certainly wasn't impressed with it as a fertilizer for tomatoes, or a nutrient, that is. Alright, let's move over to the tomato with Super Thrive and Miracle-Gro. It's gotten so big I've had to prop it up with, as you can see, a watering can behind there, and it's leaning on my swing, and it's got a lot of growth on it. Again, it's near the end of the season here for this plant. It's starting to show a little bit of age, but we've gotten a lot of tomatoes off of this. The size difference between the Ocean Solution and the water, I'd say it's at least 3 times the size. So my recommendation for tomatoes anyway would be Miracle-Gro and Super Thrive. Let's take a look at the flowers. Okay, geraniums, water, looks okay. It has had a few flowers. The Ocean Solutions, similar size, maybe a touch bigger. Flowers have come and go. I take them off, deadhead them as needed. And we're going to look at the Miracle-Gro and Super Thrive. Maybe just a touch bigger, but definitely darker in color, green-wise. So that's that. Let's take a look at the marigolds. Again, the first row here is just water. It looks okay. Not a whole lot bigger than when I bought it, a little bit. And then we'll take a look at the Ocean Solution. Again, quite similar to the water. Maybe a touch bigger, but I wasn't impressed as for Ocean Solutions. Didn't do much for it. And here we go with this one, the Miracle-Gro and the Super Thrive. Again, it's probably twice the size, maybe 3 times the size of the water and the Ocean Solution. So and it's nice and green. It's had lots of flowers, and again, I have deadheaded as needed. But overall, the third row would be the row I would want to use or to plant to get something as far as fruits, tomatoes, and flowers. Flowers, just certain types, at least the marigolds, just really took off. So that's the end of my test. And I guess my conclusion to a lot of this is that I would definitely recommend the Miracle-Gro as a fertilizer and a nutrient, because it did very well. The Ocean Solutions, maybe certain plants it works on, but mine didn't show a whole lot of difference, so I guess you can make your own conclusions from that. So I guess that's it. Take it easy, and this is the end of the summer test 2014 of Ocean Solutions. Everybody have a great day. Catch me at 10rats.com. Bye-bye now. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Mad Dog's Messy Desk. Any comments or questions, you can contact me at maddogsmessydesk@hotmail.com. Most of the music provided by Mevio.com. You can subscribe to this podcast on iTunes. Go to the iTunes store and in the search box type in 10rats.com. That's 10rats.com in the search box. Till next time, find your common sense and use it. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Watch out for the morons, they're everywhere.
Now it is time for you to go away.